Hello, folks online. I see 11 in the queue waiting. Just calibrating my camera angle here before the warm up. Once the music starts and the warm up starts, I'll go on mute until the start of the game just to reduce our copyright pain in the butt on the YouTubes. Lindsay Surge here this afternoon. That looks pretty good. We can see the full ice there. We can catch just the top. Let's go up just a tiny bit there. Get the scoreboard at that end. We got the full ice. We got the benches. Can't quite get all the scoreboard at this end. Maybe, is that any better? Kind of lose a little bit right here at center ice. What if I get a little bit better spot here? 7-minute warm up on the clock. Clock's showing 2 o'clock, so they should be out here any second for the warm up. Let's try this. Is that any better? Okay, yeah, I think this is pretty good. We can see the scoreboard at both ends. Can see just right up against the boards here in front of us. So this is what we'll go with. I am gonna go on mute, and you won't hear from me until just before the puck drop, where it's extremely loud with the girls slamming their sticks on the boards. And unfortunately, the speakers here in the broadcast booth, or the arena speakers, are pretty much pointing right into it. So when the music's on, it's pretty loud. All right, I think we have a good setup here. I will go on mute and I will talk to you after the warm up. having some technical difficulties with the music, so no reason to stay on mute until they get that going. Lindsay Surge parents over there, all garbed up in their alternate jerseys. About 3 minutes left in the warm-up here. Not sure what the technical difficulty is with music, but I see them fidgeting with wires and stuff down in the booth. Not having much luck. Came in late and got set up. I'm not sure if we have any affiliates with us today. I'm just scanning the ice here. I know the Phantoms are over on PEI playing games, so I know none of them are here. But do we have any of our other affiliates? It doesn't look like it. Usually, if we have an affiliate, they're wearing that number 19 jersey, which I don't see it here. So it looks like we'll be just the core players, which is a short lineup for the Flames. We have one player, Solen Bernard, still out injured, so that's down one on the forwards. And on defense, we only have 5 to begin with, so we'll see what they juggle for lines. Do they move? Are they going to move the defense up and play with 3 lines up front and 4D? Or do we get a mix and match with 5D and a mix and match with 3 lines minus 1? So we'll see. 50 seconds left here in the warm-up. No sign of the refs yet. Both of these teams fresh off of being in Ottawa last weekend for the Lady Sens tournament. Cape Breton Lynx was the other team also. Cape Breton Lynx and the Greenfoot Capitals were there also. Good representation from the league. I didn't really follow the others closely, but if I understand right, the Surge, the Capitals, and the Lynx all got into the playoff rounds. Lynx made their way to the semifinal on Sunday morning, I believe. Flames had a tough one. Their first 2 games, lost them. All scoring from either side. It was all special teams. There was no 5-on-5 goals in the first 2 games. and they played a consolation game against St. Catharines. Had a lead until very late. St. Catharines tied it. I want to say a minute and a half or less left in the game. All right, we're ready to go. Captain Grayson Cooking to take the face-off. Surge come out with it, carried into the zone. Wadden along the boards. It's knocked off her stick into the corner. Daigle sends it around the boards. Comes up the left wing, Folks. Folks sends it down deep into the Surge zone. It's going to go for icing. Just over 20 seconds in, and we'll have a face-off back to the left of Partington, who's in net today for the Flames. Cooking to take the face-off here again. The Surge moves over to the side, back to the point. Cross-ice pass by the Surge. They're going to send it down deep. Daggles on that. Cooking to help her. Here comes Wadden, up the right wing. Loses a handle onto the neutral zone, but Cook's going to send it down deep and chase it herself. The other line mates are changing. Polchis and Lawrence come out. But we're going to have ourselves a face-off. 19:06 in the first period. Face-off coming to the left of the Surge goalie. I see number 30 in there. Uh-oh, I have the program for me. Hopefully I'm going to say this name right. Cecily Harnum. Hopefully I haven't butchered that name. Sorry if I did. Surge. Send it up the right wing. Gauvin has a deep pinch and keeps it in. Surge with it again. Try the left wing. Puck in the neutral zone. Here come the Surge. They go offside. We'll have ourselves another face-off. 18:34. Not much happening here yet, except a bunch of face-offs. We'll have one here in the neutral zone now. Johnstone out with Folks and Cook. So it looks like we will have uneven forwards with a mix and match playing with Johnstone and Cook. Salem Bernard still on the sidelines. And the Phantoms affiliates all in PEI this weekend, playing with a shorter bench than we already have. Puck deep in the Flame zone. Folks sends it over to Montgomery. Montgomery sends it up past Kate Cook. Johnstone applies pressure on it. Here comes the Surge. They're directed wide. Little tip in front. Partington can't get a handle on it. Surge score. 17:38 in the first period. Surge grabbed that loose puck in front of Partington and just stuff it in the open net. See, we have our music back in business here now. Polchis, Wadden, Cook out here now. Feltmate. Daigle. Thanks everyone who brought some bottles to our bottle drive today. Trailer outside in the parking lot, getting filled up with people bring in recyclables to our bottle drive. If that was you, thank you very much. Feltmate holds the blue line, throws it down deep. Cook in to chase it. Surge wrapped around the boards. Wadden's there. She challenges it, keeps it in. Here comes Cook. She loses the handle on it, cut into the net. Wadden in the corner. She's pressed by 2. Cook in to help. She sends it back to the point. Shot from Gauvin. Now Folks along the board. She sends it down deep. There's nobody there. Held in again by Gauvin. Centering pass to White. Back to the point. Shot by Daigle, and that's going to be held on to. 16-24 in the first period. Surge working with a 1-0 lead here early. Face off to the right of the Surge goalie. Grace White in to take it. McCumber and Gauvin on the point right now, with and White working with Folks and Lawrence. Folks tries battling forward in the corner. Surge come out with it. Surge up the wall. McCumber pinches and keeps it in. Surge regroup behind their own net. Held in on the right side, or the left side rather. I don't know which direction we're facing. By Gauvin. Now Lawrence fishing at it. Grace White puts the pressure. Surge chip it out of the zone. Folks is going to get there. She looks across to McCumber. McCumber sends it up the wall. Doesn't make its way to White. Picked off there by Lawrence. She sends it deep and is going for a change. White's going to put pressure while the Flames change. Here's Felt. Nope, sorry, that's Daigle. Daigle sends it wide left. Skips over the stick of Johnstone. Ison's waved off, though. Johnstone puts pressure in the corner. Puck is loose. Along the wall, Johnstone grabs it again. Here's Johnstone in the middle. Sends it over to Polchis. Polchis' shot deflected off into the corner. Now Kate Cook behind the net. Polchis goes to help her. Surge come out with it. We have ourselves a penalty call. I didn't see the arms go up. I didn't catch that. We have a body contact on Polchis. So Surge are going to go to a power play here. 14:55 in the first period. Surge have a 1-goal lead. Face-off going to be to the left of Partington. Captain Cook in to take the face-off. Feltmate, Gauvin, Folks, your penalty killers. Surge working it up at the point. Attempt down low, Feltmate has it. Couldn't quite get a forehand handle on it, send it down the ice. Feltmate again, this time she gets it down. Puck comes all the way down, goalie plays it. Folks put pressure on. Now Cook. Cook with it in the neutral zone, spins and fires. That's going to go back down. .117 left in the Surge power play. Polchis in the box for body contact. Flames get it cleared again. Surge. Gain entry to the zone. Cross ice attempt broken up by Lawrence. Back in the neutral zone. 44 seconds left in the Surge power play. 13:33 left in the first period. Surge lead 1-0. Outside of the scramble that led to a goal, not a whole lot else of activity for either goalie, really. Clearing attempt by White. Gets out of the zone. Probably should have gone the whole way down. Oh, White gets again. Here comes White. White working 1-on-2. McLaughlin in to help. Now it's deep in the Surge zone. And Polchis leaves the box. We're back to even strength. Polchis right into the play. Tries a poke check. She doesn't knock it free, though. Puck on Partington. Deflected off into the corner. Polchis. She leaves it for McLaughlin, who sends it up the ice. Not far enough for icing. Surge regroup in the neutral zone. Puck back into the Flame zone. 12:28 in the first period. Surge leading 1-0. Daigle with it on the left side. She chips it up the wall to Polchis. Polchis keeps it moving forward, but it's going to end up back with the Surge, who regroup in their own zone. Surge, they're going to dump it in. Daigle's going to be there first. Partington came out to play it, but left it. Here's Cook. Cook looks for a pass. It's a shin pad. Now Feltmate. Feltmate into the neutral zone. She's by herself. She's going to throw it down deep and go for a change. Cook. Johnstone. Folks out here now. Daigle tries sending it deep, but hits a player and comes out of the zone instead. Puck behind the Flames net. Daigle with it now. Daigle chips it up the wall. Back into the neutral zone. Surge will come back with it. Johnstone knocks it free. Sent far wide left to Polchis. Kate Cook's going for a line change. Polchis chips into the zone. Polchis loses control, but Johnstone jumps up to grab it. Surge get it back, though. Almost at the halfway mark here of the first period. Surge winning 1-0. Here comes Lawrence. Lawrence, shot attempt. Gets through, but ends up deflected into the corner. Now Grace White. She's pinned. Lawrence over to help her. 2-on-2 battling in the corner here. Who's going to come out with it? And the Surge do. Puck pushed forward by McCumber in the neutral zone, but
assisted by number 24, Robertson, and number 24.
Alright, we just had the goal announcement. I didn't catch the assist because it was kind of muffled, but I believe the goal was number 12, Sarah Almond, is what I heard. Here comes McCumber. She sends it up the left wing. Folks gets a stick on it, so icing's waved off. 9:48 in the first period here. At some point, I'd like to get a little more fancy and have the scoreboard overlay and stuff for you on these broadcasts, but just not something we've managed to quite get set up yet, but we'll get there. Puck into the neutral zone. Surge, chip it up the right wing. It's broken up. Flames changing. Here's Polchis. Polchis throws it towards the net. That's going to harmlessly get there and be covered up. 9:06 in the first period. Lindsay Surge up 1-0. This was probably a planned road weekend for the Surge. Large ringette tournament happening in Halifax right now. The Colt ringette tournament. It's a pretty big one. I know there's 13 teams from the local organization all down there. In fact, I think that might be all. I think it's all the teams in the organization except for the very young groups and one of the U12 groups not there. All the other ringette teams from here in Fredericton are down in Halifax playing in that tournament, which occupies the Cole Harbour Center and RBC Place. I think RBC Place where the Surge play. Shot on net by the Surge, held on to by Partington. We'll have a face-off to the right of Partington. 8:24 left in the first period. White in to take the face-off. She's got Lawrence and Polchis with her. Puck wrapped around the boards coming up to... Oh, no, that's... Folks here on the... Folks is on the left. Lawrence is on the right. Surge go offside. We'll have ourselves another face-off. White in to take the face-off for the Flames. White along the boards. She looks back. She gives it to Feltmate. Feltmate sends it up the right wing to Lawrence. Lawrence gets a stick on it and moves it forward. Here comes Surge. Walsh up the right wing. She's rubbed off the puck, goes into the corner. Now White has it. White coming up the right wing. She's knocked off the puck, but Lawrence gets a stick on it, pushes it ahead, back onto the Surge stick. Here comes Almond, the goal scorer. She cuts into the middle, tries to get a shot off, doesn't get it. Almond sends it back to the point. Point shot, that hits shin pads. Going the other way, race for it. Here's Folks. Folks is going to get there first, but she's 1-on-2. Line mates went for a change. Wadden and Cook out here now. Wadden, Cook, Polchis. Puck deep into the flame zone. McCumber's going to take that. Here comes McCumber. She's carrying it up the right wing. She's got some speed. She's going to keep going. She's taken down. Arm goes up. Flames are going to have a power play with 6:50 left in the first. McCumber heading up with a head of steam. She's taken down by 25. Let me have a peek here. Mackenzie Rosson? Rosson? I don't know. Attempt some of these names, but you never know what it looks like on paper, and how I say it might not add up completely right. Surge send that one down the ice. Partington's out to play it. She fires it up the right wing. She catches Folks. Now White with it. White's going to gain the zone. I think Daigle just left on the power play. I was going to say she lost a blade. Scramble here in front. Here's McCumber at the point. Cook, shot attempt. Lawrence had her stick down. Good try at the back door. Here's McCumber again. McCumber leaves it for Cook. Cook walking in, shot attempt. That one's blocked and ends up in the corner. McCumber retrieves it, sends it down to Lawrence. Lawrence gets it knocked off her stick, but it comes back to McCumber. McCumber to Cook, down in the corner to Lawrence. Lawrence goes long cross ice to McCumber. McCumber shot through traffic, doesn't make its way through. Loose puck in front, in the slot. Folks, shot attempt. Now White has it. White's taken down. That one's not a call, I guess. Lawrence. 3 black jerseys in there. Got to come out with it, Flames. White. Folks. Lawrence all in the corner. Battling 3-on-2. Finally come out with it. Out to McCumber. McCumber's looking at her options. McCumber to Cook. Cook shot through traffic. That's deflected into the corner. 20 seconds left in the Flames power play now. McCumber jumps up with a deep pinch. Cook still has it. Cook has it slip off her stick. Johnstone picks it up in the neutral zone, gives it to Polchis. Polchis looking for options. She gives it to Wadden. Wadden loses control of it. And we're back to even strength. 4:50 left in the first period. Surge winning 1-0 off the Almond goal earlier in the game. And we have ourselves an icing call, and we'll have a face-off with 4-4-4 even first period. Face off to the right of the Surge goalie. Johnstone didn't take it. Surge win it. Polchis gets a handle on the puck in the corner, but the Surge take it away. Johnstone stops it along the boards. She's got Polchis working with her. Gauvin has it pinned, knocks it free. Surge come out the other side. Surge, they're going to throw it in deep. A couple going for a line change who had gotten stuck on the icing call. Here comes Polchis. Polchis up the left wing. She's bumped a little. Now Cook goes in and puts pressure on it. Surge still have it. Johnstone putting pressure on the other side. Surge, get it out of the zone. McCumber's going to grab that, send it back up the right wing. Johnstone can't find it, sends it eventually over to Kate Cook on the right wing. 3:50 left in the period now. Puck into the Flame zone. That's going to be picked up by McLaughlin. McLaughlin goes around behind the net. She loses it. Now Johnstone helping. Puck centered, loose one in the crease. Flames collapsed here in their zone at the moment. Puck down in the corner, McCumber. McCumber wraps it around the boards. Surge are going to hold that one in. Surge behind the Flames net. Johnstone on it. She's got McLaughlin with her, trying to fish it out. Johnstone sends it around the wing. Folks gets it centered. Here's Wadden. Wadden's going to send it deep and go for a line change. White, Polchis, Cook. Daigle and Feltmate. Partington's gonna grab that one. Hang on to it. 2:44 left here in the first period. Surge on top, 1-0. 12 Lallman didn't take the face off from Surge, wins it back. Puck down low in the Flame zone. Here's White. White has speed, sends it across to Lawrence. A little bit behind her, she can't grab it. There's Lawrence again at the right wing. She's going to chip it ahead. No icing. She's going to go press the situation. Pinched by Feltmate. Keeps it in. Surge are going to regroup here. .202 left in the first period. And we're going to have ourselves a face-off to the right of the Surge goalie. Johnstone didn't take the face-off. She's got Cook and Folks. McCumber and Gauvin. Folks sends it back to McCumber. McCumber just sends it back along the wall. Johnstone and Folks on the boards. Surge send it down low in their own zone. Surge coming up through the middle. Surge tried throwing it towards the net. Kind of skipped up high. Partington ready to grab that out of the air, but didn't even make it to her. Surge back again down low. Gauvin on it. Johnstone there to help. Johnstone sends it around the left wing. Comes to Folks. Folks gets it into the neutral zone. The Surge are going to get it back again. Partington out to play it. Here's McLaughlin. McLaughlin starts to send it up along the boards. Surge will cover the puck. Johnstone over to help. Shot attempt. Partington sends that to the corner. Shot coming from the point through traffic. Partington will hang on to that one. 54.5 left in the first period, and we'll have a face-off coming to the right of Partington. Cook getting to take the face-off. Eventually one back. Here's Daigle. Daigle's coming up with some speed. She hits Polchis Bounces off Polchis into the Surge zone. Surge defense played behind the net. Cook grabs it, throws it down deep for Polchis. Polchis, Wadden, Cook all down below the goal line. Cook comes out with it. Cook cuts back the other way, throws it towards the net. Wadden didn't get a piece of that. I'm not sure she knew it was coming. 22 seconds left in the period now. Cook in the neutral zone. McLaughlin over to help. She overskates it as well. Here's Daigle. Daigle sends it up the middle of the Polchis, misses her. And that's going to be an icing call with 11 seconds left in the period. .7 on the clock. Face off to the left of Partington will be taken by Cook. Cook wins the face off down low. McLaughlin backhands it. Surge grab it from behind the goal line, try and come out and stuff it. And we're going to have ourselves another face off. .8 on the clock. Grace Whited will take the face off now. Puck's tied up. Folks comes through and touches it. And that's going to wrap up the period. 1-0 for the Surge after 1 on the Almond goal. Fairly early. And I will put you on mute for the intermission, and I will join you back at the start of the second period. Enjoy the Zamboni. Surge ready for the second period here. Flames don't skate onto the ice. They've been getting some access to the stew room. So they just walk down a tunnel onto the bench here. Refs on the ice, Flames on the bench. 40 seconds is up on the clock, so await the surge. I'll be here for all of this period. Probably in the third period or some point in the third period, I'll have to hand you over to another driver to finish the game. I have a head coach of U18 A team who found ourselves in a tournament semifinal at 5 o'clock in Oromocto. So I'm going to have to vacate the premises to get to Oromocto to be with my U13 team. Quarterfinal action against the Oromocto Eagles, who we actually beat earlier today in the round robin. So it should be a fun semi-final. When that point comes, you'll likely just get the camera and no play-by-play. We'll see who I can get to take over. Here we are, second period. Surge up 1-0. Surge win the face-off. Send it up along the boards. In the neutral zone, Feltmate sends it back the other way. Lawrence tries to get a stick on it. Doesn't get it very far. Folks again tries. Daigle will send it down deep though. Clock a little late starting. Clock just started now, so they might, depending if the refs saw that or not, they might ask him to run a few seconds off the clock. Daigle in the neutral zone sends it up the boards to White. Back to Daigle again. Daigle, she's going to cut back. Sends it across to Folks. Folks, she's rubbed out. Puck gets into the Surge zone. And it's 50-50 time.
It is a red ticket. Number is 239-67338. 239-67338.
Surge in their own zone. Polchis puts pressure on it, knocks it loose. Surge are going to pick that back up. Surge wrapped around the boards. McCumber's going to be there and keep that in. McCumber sends it back down along the wall. Surge tried chipping it out. McCumber hits her shin pads, stays in. Surge hard off the boards, get it up into the neutral zone. One-on-one against McCumber. Partington will hang on to that. We're 18:38 in the second period. Surge hanging on to that one-goal lead so far. Face off to the right of Partington. Captain Cook in to take the face off. She's got Wadden and Polchis with her. Surge from the point. Partington directs that to her left. Polchis, she's going to send that down the ice. Icing signaled, waved off. Surge behind their own net. Come up the left wing, send it across ice to the other D. Puck in the neutral zone. McCumber sends that up the wall to Cook. Comes back again the other way. Gauvin, she's going to send it up the left wing to Cook. Cook tries centering it to Lawrence just ahead of her. That's going to go for icing, and we'll try that again. 17:57, first period. Face off to the left of Partington after an icing call here. Johnstone will take it. Johnstone's got Lawrence and Cook. Gauvin and McCumber on the blue line at the moment. Shot attempt, hits their own player, ends up in the corner. Johnstone, Gauvin working along the boards, ends up behind the net. Now McCumber's trying to get it out. McCumber sends it up the left wing. There's Cook. Skips over her stick. Johnstone and Cook trying to get it out. Ends up back in the corner again. Here goes McCumber. She's going to come around, send it up the right wing. Skips past Lawrence. That one's going to go all the way down the ice. And we have another icing call. 17-25. Second period now. Face off to the right of Partington. Johnstone will take it. Against Kennedy. Puck in the corner. McCumber on it. Johnstone's down to help. 2-on-2 battle in the corner. McCumber comes out with it. McCumber. She's looking up ice. She gets Lawrence. Lawrence to Cook. They're going to gain the zone. Cook gets peeled off the puck, but keeps moving forward. Surge come out with it. Chip it up the wall. That one gets over Daggle's head. Now McLaughlin's going to get it. McLaughlin. She drops it back for Daggle. Daggle sends it up the right wing. Jumps over Wadden. Surge keep it in. Puck down low in the flame zone. Daggle sends it back. Puck in the middle ice for Johnstone. She pushes it ahead. Hands up for icing. And Flames not going to be allowed to change here, so Cook, Johnstone, Wadden stuck out after the icing call. Johnstone didn't take the face-off. Face-off won by the Surge. Puck deep in the flame zone. Daggle along the boards, sends it back the other way. McLaughlin's corner. McLaughlin sends it up the left wing to Cook. Cook tries pushing it ahead for Wadden. Skips past Wadden. Icing's waved off. Johnstone heads to the bench for a change. Here come the Surge. Surge. Put on the brakes. Looking for options. Throws it towards the net. Partington sends it into the corner. Surge again. Sends it in to the scramble in front of the net. She'll hang on to it. 15:49 first period. Second period. Flames trailing 1-0. Allman, the goal scorer for the Surge early in the first period. Not much else since. Here comes Lawrence. Lawrence up the right wing. She's pretty much by herself. She chips it past. She's going to chase it. Puts it on net. Harnum's going to have to hang on to that one. Face off in the Surge zone to the left of Harnum. Cook in to take the face off against Gould. Cook wins it. Feltmate backhands it back into the crowd, comes back out. Feltmate in the neutral zone. She's going to send it down deep. Surge in their own zone. Cut back to the other defense along the wall. Feltmate coming in for the pinch. Feltmate keeps it in. Feltmate again. Outside of the zone this time, but still throws it back. Surge coming into the neutral zone. Gauvin takes a swing at it, knocks it free, but still comes deep into the flame zone. 14:50 in the second period. Puck wrapped around the right-hand side. Surge recover it. They're going point to point. Shot through traffic. Partington will hang on to that one. And we'll have ourselves another face-off. I see McCumber and McLaughlin coming out. Johnstone and Cook. Johnstone, Cook, and who? Oh, nope. Cook is coming back. They all came back. A little too late on the line change there, I guess. McCumber Gets a backhand on it. Knocks the puck free, but not out of the zone. Now McLaughlin sends it up the boards. White comes out with it. She's going to cut back. Here comes White. White's got some speed. She sends it up the right wing to Lawrence. Lawrence gets it in the zone. Surge come out with it, though. Here comes the Surge. 2-on-2. McCumber. Shot. Pass back to the trailer. Lawrence was trying to track her down. Didn't quite get there. Surge score. I think that was number 10. Reese Fautor. Surge now up 2-0. 13:58 in the second period. Here's Lawrence up the right wing. Puck pinned in front of the Flames bench. Feltmate there. Polchi's there. Lawrence there. Still tied up. Finally pops free. Daggle's going to send it up the left wing. Just a little bit too far for Polchi's. White picks it up, but she has to hang on. Polchi's is already in the zone. Polchi's gets out. White sends it in. Vautour was indeed the goal scorer. So Almond with the first in the first period, and now Vautour here in the second. 2-0 for the Surge. Point shot by Daigle. Arnham's going to hang on to that one. And we'll have a face-off in the Surge zone. Johnstone didn't take the face-off. Surge win it. Wadden, she's putting pressure on it, turns it over. Surge recover. Wadden again puts pressure on it. Now Gauvin. Gauvin tries shoveling it in. Ends up just chipped ahead to Wadden, who also tries chipping it ahead. And the Surge come up with it again. Here come the Flames. Johnstone tries backhanding it across to Cook. Ends up lost in traffic. There's Almond behind the net. She wraps it up the right wing. Pinch by McCumber. She throws it towards the net, misses wide right. Gauvin with a pinch on the other side now. She throws it back into the corner. Surge back up the right wing. Cook putting pressure on it. Folks over to help. Here's Cook. She's by herself. Cook looking across to Folks. Pass didn't get across. Now here come the Surge. McLaughlin sends it up the left wing to Folks. Folks knocks it into the neutral zone. Now Lawrence. Lawrence being hounded. She knocks it into the zone, but Surge come out. Here come the Surge again. Surge deep into the Flame zone. Shot attempt. Doesn't make its way to the net. Puck behind the net. Daggle's going to pick it up. Daggle up to Folks. Folks tries backhanding into the zone. Doesn't get there. Finally into the neutral zone. But it's past Lawrence. Surge with it. Daggle. Big pressure on it. Takes the body. No call. I don't think I would have been surprised if an arm went up there, but didn't. Puck into the neutral zone. White. White's there first. White being hounded, but she skates herself out of trouble here. Sends it to Wadden. Misses Wadden's stick. That's going to go for icing. 10:32, second period. Flames trailing 2-0 here at home at the Grant Harvey Center in Fredericton. Face off coming to the left of Partington. It'll be White with Polchis and Wadden. Daigle and McLaughlin on the point. Usual 2-game set this weekend. Game 2 tomorrow morning. Also here at the Grant Harvey Center. Game time 11, I believe. I'll double check that. But I believe that's correct. 2 o'clock today, 11 tomorrow. Feltmate behind the net. She reverses and sends it up the wall. Gauvin's going to pick it up. Gauvin sends it through the middle looking for someone. Gets past everyone. And that's going to go for icing. So we'll have ourselves a face-off. Once again, back to the left of Partington. Let me see if I can find that game time tomorrow, just to confirm I'm not misleading anybody. It is indeed 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. Surge Flames here at Grant Harvey Center. Puck deep in the Flame zone. Gauvin trying to fish it out of the crowd. Surge got a stick on it, backhanded it, ends up behind the net. Here's Feltmate. Feltmate chips it at the wall. Doesn't make its way to Lawrence. Puck still along the wall. Now White cuts back. Still caught in traffic here. Finally sent back down low. Now Gauvin. She's going to have a chance to have a look for it. Sends it up the middle of the ice to Lawrence. Lawrence gets a stick on it, but that was behind center, so that is indeed another icing call. 9:04. Second period. Flames still trailing 2-0. I should be back here at the helm tomorrow for tomorrow's game. If I'm successful in my semifinal here this afternoon, the finals are at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning in Oromocto, so I should be here no problem to call tomorrow's game. Face off to the left of Partington, taken by Cook. She wins it. Cumber bounces it behind the net. Up the right wing to Wadden. Wadden to Cook. 2-on-1 for the Flames. Cook. Shot. Ends up in the corner. Folks was with her. Probably one of the stronger scoring opportunities for the Flames so far this game. Here comes Surge. 1-on-1 against McCumber. McCumber breaks that up. Sends it up the left wing to Folks. Folks to Wadden. Wadden gains his own, leaves it back to Folks. She tries pushing it back ahead to Polchis, but didn't quite work. Here comes the Surge. Sends it up to Polchis. Lawrence gives it back to Polchis. Polchis up the right wing. Polchis, she's going to carry it wide, still with it. She's finally peeled off it. Lawrence in to help her. Surge are going to come out with it, send it into the neutral zone. Where Daigle gets it. Daigle goes cross ice to Feltmate. Feltmate tries going across to Polchis, but that one's broken up. 7:40 now in the second period. Flames still trailing 2-0. That one loosely goes off to the side of the net. Partington will grab it, and we'll have ourselves a face-off. Partington gets the puck again. We'll just take that face-off again. To her left. White in to take the face-off. White wins it back. McCumber sends it around the net. Up the right wing to Lawrence. Lawrence shovels it into neutral zone, but the Surge are going to recover. Here come the Surge. They throw it deep into the Flame zone. McCumber gets a stick on it. Now White. White pushes it towards the blue line, but it doesn't get out. Back into the Flame zone. Lawrence finally gets it out. Here comes Lawrence. Lawrence in tight. Shot. Loose puck. It's finally covered up by Hurnham. White, who's coming in trailing the play, kind of trips and falls over the goalie, but nothing comes of it. Face off to the left of Hurnham. Johnstone in to take it. Johnstone wins it. Wadden tries to grab it and send it back to Daigle, but she couldn't quite get a handle on it there. Puck held in by Wadden. Here comes Wadden. Wadden looking to send it back to the point, but jumps back. Pinching D keeps it in. Throws it at the net. Johnstone goes to put pressure on it, but Hurnham will hang on to it. And we'll have a face off to the right of Hurnham. 6:30 left in the second period. Johnstone gets it over to the side. She sends it down deep. Cook cuts back in the corner. Johnstone's there to help her. Johnstone loses it in her feet. Pinch by McLaughlin keeps it in. Here come the Surge. Puck deep into the Flame zone. Cuts out in front of Partington. Nobody gets anything on it. Ends up along the wall. Surge still have the puck. Pass attempt back to their own D. It goes all the way down the ice. But we have an injured player down here in the corner. Toss to the left to Partington. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not sure why that faceoff came back to the Flame zone. I thought the Surge had thrown it down the ice, and it was also their player down that caused the whistle, but sure. Surge sends it up the ice. That's going to be grabbed by Daigle. Daigle just fires it down. That's going to go for icing. .508, second period. Surge player who left the ice. I can still see her. You can probably see her down in the very bottom left of your screen. She's still off on the side, helmet off, kind of behind the bench. See if she comes back. Surge shot right in the slot. Partington will hang on to that. So we'll have a face-off to the right of Partington. Graceland Cookin to take the face-off. Won by the Surge. Send it back to the point. Cross ice. Pass through traffic. Loose puck in front. Ends up behind the net. Feltmate now. Feltmate by herself. She's taken down. No call. Surge. Come out with it. Looking to the slot. Folks got a stick on it. Sends it to the neutral zone. Surge will regroup. Puck deep into the flame zone. Feltmate puts pressure on it. Puck loose in front. Surge trailer gets a freebie tap in at the back door. 3-0 now for the Surge. .416 second period. Flames now trailing 3-0. Didn't catch who the goal scorer was. I think it might have been 17. Rachel Hartwell. We'll wait and hear what the call was. Face off won by White. Back to McCumber. McCumber goes cross ice. Comes back to McCumber again. McCumber sends it up to the left wing. Skips past Polchis. That's going to go for icing. 4 minutes even left in the second period now. And we will have a face-off to the left of Pernington. Face-off. It's tied up in feet. McCumber jumps in and grabs it. She sends it up the left wing to Polchis. Polchis chips it ahead. She's not going to get there first. Puck held in by McCumber. She fires it on net. Couldn't really hear the goal announcement, but I'm pretty sure I had that right. That was 17, Rachel Hartwell. Didn't catch who the assist was. Face off in the Surge zones, tied up in the feet off the draw. Polchis is going to grab it along the board. She's getting tangled up. Comes back to McCumber. McCumber across to McLaughlin. McLaughlin, shot attempt. She fanned on the first one, takes a second. Now, Polchis from a tight angle. Harnum's going to hold on to that one. Feltmate and Daggle jump over the boards to take the blue line. No change up front here. White in to take the face off. Won by the Surge. Sent back to the point. Sent back down deep by Daggle. Back to the neutral zone. Daggle grabs it. Daggle tries chipping it ahead. Don't think she got all of that she wanted. Now Polchis, she's pinned along the boards. Surge. Pressing down in the corner. White tries to fish it out. She doesn't. Shot from the point. That hit a stick on the way in. Referee had the high stick signaled. Had the Surge touched it again next anyway. 2:38 left in the second period here. Face off to the right of Partington. Gracelyn Cookin to take the draw. She wins it. Gauvin sends it around the boards. Not very hard though, doesn't make its way to Folks. Folks comes back to get it. Pushes it ahead to Wadden. Here comes Wadden up the left wing. She chips it into the zone. Surge wrapped around the boards. Gauvin coming for a deep pinch. She keeps it in. Wadden puts a second pressure on it, but the Surge still have it. Surge send it deep into the flame zone. Gauvin's going to grab it and send it back around to Folks. Folks centers it to Lawrence. No, sorry, that's Wadden. couldn't keep control of it, pushed it ahead. Now Cook pushes it ahead. Surge with it again. Surge through the neutral zone. Coming in on McCumber. Knocked free. Puck. Chip attempt up to Cook. It skipped pretty much straight ahead. She wasn't able to catch that one. Here comes the Surge. Play broken up. Shot attempt to tight angle. Loose in front. Ends up behind the net. Now Daigle. Here comes Daigle. She's got Lawrence. Long cross ice. Tight angle shot. Hits the net. Backhand. Sends it out front. Nobody's able to grab hold of that. 1 minute left in the period here now. Puck behind the net. White's going to grab that. Here's White. White's got some speed. She's got Lawrence in the middle. Shot attempt. Rebound. Lawrence follows up the shot. Harnum will hang on to that. 43.9 left in the period. We'll have a face-off to the left of Harnum. Folks, Wadden, Cook. Feltmate and Gauvin on the point. Surge. They're going to come out with it. Gauvin. Reaching. Hardington directs it to the corner. 30 seconds left on the clock. And we're going to have a face-off in the Flame zone. Cook wins the face-off into the Flames corner. She's going to hold it behind the net and have a look. Sends it up the right wing to Wadden. Wadden chips it out to Folks. Folks is going to get that deep into the Surge zone. Puck behind the net. Somewhat of a centering attempt. Not much came of it. Gauvin pinch gets past her. Wadden's going to send that down deep. 1 second left, and that's going to finish the period. 3-0 for the Surge. After 2. I am almost going to run out of time here. You might hear from me to start the third period before I hand over. But if not, I'll talk to you tomorrow for the second game of this set. We'll find out here shortly if I can find somebody to take over the camera, because I need to vacate. I'm going to put you on mute, and you might have a silent third period depending who's here. All right, we're close to the start of the third period. 46 seconds up on the clock. Surge have rejoined us, and here come the Flames coaches and the referees. So we're close to the start of the third period here. Looks like I am gonna keep my duties here for a few more minutes. I might make it partway through the third period. I sent my note to the team looking for a hand to take over the camera. I have about 15 minutes or so. I need to be in Oromocto for 4 o'clock. Here where the Grand Rugby Center is a pretty short shot to the Kings Arrow Arena in Oromocto. Okay, and here we go for the third period. Surge winning 3-0 here at the Grant Harvey Center. Puck into the Surge zone. They're going to come out with it. Cook sends it back in. Puck loose it by the side of the net, centering. Folks, backhand attempt. Still bouncing there. You can see the ice is pretty wet still just in front of the slot area. Here's Lawrence. She chips it into the corner. She's going to chase it herself. Surge has it. Lawrence pushing on it. Folks in to help her. Surge come out with it. Cook going for a change. White comes on. Here's Joseph through the neutral zone. She's going to carry it, but she is offside. And we'll have a neutral zone face-off 1 minute into the third period. White, she's going to take the face-off. She's got Lawrence and Polchis with her. Comes up the left wing to Polchis. Polchis going to carry it. Here's Polchis into the zone. She takes the wide shot, blockered behind the net by Hernam. Pinch by Feltmate, gets past her. Lawrence is there. She bails her out and keeps it in. Well, I guess she didn't keep it in. It did clear the zone, but sends it back in, rather. Loose puck in front of Partington. That's cleared wide. Here comes Polchis again up the left wing. She's going to chip it ahead to herself. Line mate's going for a change. Here come the Surge. McCumber turns, pushes up the left wing to Polchis, ends up back into the Flames corner. McCumber behind the net to McLaughlin, sends it back to McCumber. McCumber, she's going to have a little skate, take a look for a pass. She goes wide to Cook. Cook by herself sends it down low. Johnstone's going to be chasing it. Surge are going to be there first, wrap it around the boards. McCumber in with a deep pinch, bouncing puck. Folks gets a stick on it, sends it back, but here's the Surge again with the puck. Hopefully you still hear me here. I just got an internet connection issue. Sorry if I lost you there for a couple seconds. We are no longer on the public Wi-Fi for these broadcasts. We were able to get a better Wi-Fi connection from the city. Here comes Cook. Cook shot that goes high over the net. So we use a separate Wi-Fi that's used for Stu games and the Red Wings games that play out of the same arena. So we haven't had too many connection drop issues ever since we got access to that. But there was one. Puck deep in the Flame zone. It's knocked out of play. 16:27 in the third period, and we're going to have ourselves a face-off in the Flame zone. Just scanning the bench here in front of me. I'm not sure. I don't think I saw number 14, Ava Kennedy, come back for the third period. There's a couple players sitting down on the bench. I can't see the numbers, but I don't believe I've seen her come back since she left the ice and sat off the rest of the second period. So it looks like she is not back in the game. Puck into the neutral zone. Feltmate kicks it ahead to her stick, sends it into the Surge zone. Flames getting the line change. Here comes White. Neutral zone. Here's Folks with it. Folks is going to carry it in. Blown offside. Must have been a bit of a close one. I didn't think she was, but White didn't take the face off. She wins it back to McCumber. McCumber loses the handle on it, but ends up throwing it into the zone. Now Surge. Through the neutral zone. Here's Folks. Backhands it over to Lawrence. Skips over her stick. Shot attempt blocked by Lawrence. Lawrence knocks it free. White's over there to help. Surge still battling for it. Send it back to the point. Cross ice. Shot attempt. That's blocked by Folks. McCumber on it in the corner. 15 minutes even. Here in the third period. Puck behind the net. That's going to be grabbed by Gauvin. And I see my camera relief walking towards me. So next whistle or any time here, I'm going to hand over to you. Puck into the Flame zone. Here's White behind the net. She's going to backhand it up the wall to Lawrence. Lawrence chips it up to Folks. Here comes Folks. She gets it into the corner. She's rubbed out. And we're going to have a penalty call. And that'll do it. I'm going to hand you over to Mr. Feltmate. No pressure, Feltmate. No pressure. All right. That if you want. All right. I think Lisa will come out and take the credit. 14:20 remaining in the third period. Flames to the power play. Seconds remaining in the power play, 13:01 remaining in the period.
1:57 remaining in the third period. 3-0 Surge, 5:32 remaining in the third period. Nothing Surge, 3:40 remaining in the third period. 1 minute remaining in the third. Flames goal, 0.1 second remaining. Mallory Johnstone. Game over, 3-1 final, Surge over the Flames.